Hello and welcome back to Riftbreaker, episode 3 of our Horde series.
Build more storage facilities.
And today I was thinking that we would do the quests that we got last time when we finished this building. It gives us some quests to get the orbital scanner and go to different biomes to get special resources, and I was thinking we could do that. We need to go here to get some cobalt. First, though. There's bound to be some natives on the way, so it won't be too boring this step. Yeah. It did say that I should get better equipment before going. Maybe I should have followed that advice. You technically don't need to go over there because you can get cobalt from certain things or like enemies, so you don't need to mine it there. But that's a lot of things. This is a red bio-anomaly. This will kill us, and if we retreat to our base, we'll destroy our entire base, otherwise known as we're not
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Hello. The sword is really good at dealing with those. More? You saw what happened to the last I conjured at you. I think these aliens are kind of dumb. They should learn to stop attacking the player. What are they shooting there? Oh, that's actually amazing.
Attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Oh, these are the, I looked it up after a few
that
episodes
area.
ago, or was it last episode or 2 ago? They are Terramons, I think. It is really cool. They have the creatures, like, hunting each other. I never knew that. I always thought that they were always allied. I never knew the creatures attacked each other on the map. Like, it makes sense in an environment, but I didn't think that they went that far to make those in a gameplay perspective. Oh no. Like, it makes sense, but I didn't know that they would actually program it into the game. That's actually really cool. It's amazing. That just adds more depth and detail to the world. Please stop. No. Retreat. Not into that. Not into that. Please heal. Come off cooldown. You can only see the Terramons as a bit of a heat haze. Like a blur. Oh, I should put on combat gear. It's just a bit more shield. I need the bioscanner. If I can analyze these things, that would be nice. We're gonna leave those alone. And this. And just keep going. I believe we were advised to make better equipment, and I believe I ignored that. Stop! Yeah, these Terramons are the most annoying thing I know. Don't kill me. It's mean when you kill me. I can keep them, it's a bit safer, but slower. They're visible for a bit after you hurt them. They do a ton of damage. I don't want to be one-shot by one that I can't see. It seems sort of like there are different areas with more things in them of certain types. Like, there are more common...
A new group of hostile creatures is coming.
There's more common to see certain enemies in certain areas. I'm not sure if that's a thing or if I'm just imagining it, but it just seems like that. I want the bioscanner so I can start getting information on them in the encyclopedia. But I also want better energy.
A nearby nest.
Hello. Are you a Croton? I'm gonna stop guessing names because I keep getting them wrong. More of you. Oh, and that's the artillery. I think, when those red dots appear, they're either from the stone guys, attacks, or the bomber guns, I think they're called. The artillery. I just said I'd stop guessing names. Yeah, it's this way, and that's a bomb again. These guys explode when you hit them, or when you kill them. So it's good to at least do the final shot from a distance. You can go up and stab them a couple times. Oh, more of these. Why? So many. You know what? Eat bombs. Did I place the bomb? Yeah, I did.
Build more storage facilities.
And these ones are like head brawlers. I don't know. And I keep saying them stop with the names and then don't. More of you artillery bugs. Huh. Please not everything at once. It's annoying. This isn't particularly dangerous.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for
I only
crafting.
they're gonna have enough damage output when I keep dodging, but still, it's a pain to deal with. Another? Why are there so many of you?
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Really? I'm gonna have to deal with this too?
Base is under attack.
The game's pulling me in so many different directions at once. Oh, and I can make a check. Oh, I'm never gonna complain about that. But, oh, I should have done that with all 4 of the cost of these things. You know what? I'm too hurried to care. Die. Oh, that progress is wasted though, because at least we can teleport back to where we teleported here from. It's actually kind of good, because it gives cobalt.
We should clear it out and
These
reduce the
eggs,
strength of
they
hostile
can drop
attacks.
cobalt once you have the cobalt handling tech.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
More storage facilities.
So we might not even have to go there. I still will, because it can uncover a cobalt vein, which might be useful later. Oh, this isn't analyzable. Aw. These ones are kind of rare, so I wanted to analyze it. But it doesn't seem to be scannable. Can I shoot at the same time as doing the sword? It looks like it.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
You mean the blown up one? It's blown up. Why is it still hostile creature?
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
Okay, now go back. Oh, we don't have enough cobalt actually.
Ashley, I'm detecting a sudden change in air humidity and wind speed. A fog is forming up.
More of you artillery guys? You can technically distance yourself enough from them when still using the sword that it doesn't blow up on you, but it's just kind of annoying and hard to do.
It's hard to see
me.
anything in this fog.
I'm not very good at this game though. Okay, cobalt. That's pretty small. I'm not sure if that's small for a cobalt vein or just small in general. Because it's small, but I don't know if cobalt veins are just smaller.
Geothermal vents, or any other
More of you! Stop it, please. Oh,
It
can
looks
I
like it's going to
scan
be
any of
very
you?
useful. We could at least scan the area around our base with it. Who knows what's hiding
I don't
under
know.
our feet?
I
It
can
is
stab
also
them though.
capable of finding hidden underground
Kind
alien
of
life forms.
staggers them, so
Then
it's,
we should
it's good to
definitely
stab
check
them
the
because you
area
can
around our
usually,
base
if you're
with
running backwards, not get hit when you're stabbing them. And
We
here's
now
one of
have
you,
enough cobalt
and one of
to
you.
construct the orbital scanner. Also, be mindful of this building's
Yeah, so you
energy
can't really attack
consumption.
when it's being
We
constantly
should probably
stabbed.
build some additional power plants and improve our energy storage capacity before connecting it to the power grid.
Okay, we have enough cobalt now. I think we can stop rushing finally. Having a nest spawn at the same time was a bit of annoying. A bit of annoying. Sorry, do I know how to do English? Because I don't think so. Oh, we need the more resource. And this lab.
The fog is clearing
But
up.
that's for later.
This will make things easier for us.
I want to explore new biomes in this episode. Okay. That's... No? Why? Oh, I think sometimes you need the full amount of resources, but it takes less when you have the cost reducers. Where did I put this? I don't know. This is like the storage area that I'm going to expand. This is the tech area. I'll put it here.
Orbital scanner construction is in progress. But before we start jumping off to different parts of the planet, we should build the necessary local research facilities. The communications hub can only help us with downloading already developed technologies back from Earth. Still, one of the main reasons why we came here is to conduct research and to learn about the environment that we encounter here.
Research completed.
Yes, research is good. This is what the labs will let us do. The laboratory that it wants us to build now will allow us to get various stuff once we complete certain objectives. Campaign objectives or analyzing stuff around the map. But first, I think we want better equipment so that we can go to the new biomes. So that will be made here. Flamethrowers are always fun. So are explosives. Maybe this will be good, I'm not sure. Grenades are good, probably. And I just want everything. I want all the explosives.
We can research new technologies based on samples of alien life forms or any new substances that we
Oh yeah, we get to
encounter
bioscan when we
construct
research the lab.
alien research laboratory
Now we
building.
can bioscan some things.
Okay,
we
we've
might
got
need a
all the
laboratory for it
necessary
to be active,
technologies
though.
downloaded. This building requires
Because I
a
don't see
supply
anything
of
if you
clean
scan.
water to
Usually you would find
operate.
something by now.
It would be best to place it close to a pool of mud or sludge that we can filter.
This is level 2, right? Yeah. The lab requires some water, which can be made by filtering this mud. This requires water too, that's why I put it here. But this takes some resources. Just give me a second. Okay, time to set up the water infrastructure. First, we need a pump, which we can put here. Then a filter. This takes in sludge or mud and outputs water. It takes a bit of power. Then we'll put a pipe here. We can expand it this way when we have more labs. And build the lab. Really? Yeah. Will it work now?
Alien
Yeah.
research laboratory construction in progress.
And now we just take some
Fantastic.
power.
I can't wait for it to be built. This building is going to open up a whole new range of possibilities for us. If I had a base like that on Orion, I wouldn't have lost my arm back then.
Oh, here's
How
some
did that
backstory.
happen?
I got careless while searching for anorix crystals.
I found a fascinating growth anomaly that was transforming all of its surroundings. I've never seen anything like that, so I had to take a
Transforming all of
sample.
its surroundings,
I was
and
shielded
yet you
inside a
decided to
recon
touch
suit,
it.
but when I grabbed the crystal with my hand, it just went through it. My entire arm was infected.
What does this need up there?
Why didn't you use the
More storage.
bioscanner to take the sample?
They only work in conjunction with...
Research completed.
We have a long research queue of stuff that I want to get to explode things. You can start getting into this stuff in a sec. But first... Where is it? Where is it? Come on. I didn't forget what I was looking for. That would never happen.
the lab like
Never
this.
mind.
I didn't have a base on Orion
Me be
or a
dumb.
mech suit to build one.
I am sorry to hear
What
that,
was I looking
Ashley,
for?
and I am glad that we got paired together. I will not allow something like that to happen to you.
Okay, let's not
If you
get too
couldn't tell, I'm
emotional
easily
about that.
distracted.
If you look at it from a
And then
different
distracted from the
perspective, I
distraction.
got an enhanced biomechanical
By
arm
exploding
replacement,
things.
and I still got the sample.
Oh, I remember. I was gonna look for better storages to see if I could upgrade the research buildings because I didn't have enough storage space to get the necessary resources.
Planetary
And I want to build more
geomapping
storages.
procedure in progress.
It's in the research key now.
Searching for traces of uranium, palladium, and
Uranium, the
titanium.
funnest element.
This process may take some time.
Thank you for the healing. Roll robots. Oh, we need power now. Renewable energy 2 is almost...
Hostile creatures are closing in on our
I'm
base.
trying to
Prepare
do
for an
stuff,
attack.
jerks. This might have the artillery, guys. I might need to put artillery in. Do I have artillery? No, I don't have artillery. I'm dumb. Okay, I can figure out the artillery guys manually with my shoot. Also, I'm gonna turn this off so stop straining all my power. I can upgrade the power in like 2 minutes. Right after dealing with these guys. I'll see you in a second when we're being murdered.
Mission.
I'm the only
Okay,
human
attack's
on
coming.
this
Also, the
planet.
lab finished, so you
I
can now
can
use the
set my own
bioscanner.
list of priorities.
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in
Like
on
this.
our base. They are almost upon us.
Never mind, those weren't
The
scanned.
planetary geomapping
Stuff that
procedure
can
is
be
in
bioscanner
progress.
will be green when
Calculating
the bioscanner
coordinates
is lit
for
up, when the
possible jump
bioscanner is running.
locations. The process will soon be completed. Orbital scanner geomapping procedure finished. We have gathered a lot
we can
of very
scan
useful
things.
information
Like this.
about the planet and found
Also, there are
traces
totally
of rare
artillery
elements
bugs.
in multiple locations around the globe.
Technology?
One of Galatea's continents appears to be a barren desert that has been scorched
Robot,
by
you
intense
understand I can't
radiation
talk while
and
I'm dealing
very
with this,
intense
right?
solar activity.
Oh, I'm actually
These
no help.
harsh conditions
Please
are
don't
most
kill me.
probably
That would
caused
be bad.
by the high condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our
I need to
scans
take
have
care of these
located
artillery
a
guys, though.
safe rift jump location for an initial scouting mission.
Gaining access to uranium would allow us to construct nuclear power plants
So
and
they don't
some
take
heavy
my
weaponry.
walls.
This should make
Yeah,
surviving on
artillery
Galatea
should be a
much
priority
easier.
to research. So then the turrets can automatically take care of these guys
The
instead of me
second
doing it.
interesting area is
I'm
densely
impatient
covered
by
by
using
acidic
ammunition.
clouds of unknown origin. Spectral analysis detected traces of palladium
Really? Even
scattered
more?
throughout this geographical zone. I have marked a safe rift jump
Are there
location
artillery guys
for
on the other
initial
side?
reconnaissance
Yes.
on the orbital scanner interface. A titanium has been detected in a large zone of intense volcanic activity. The orbital scanner has been providing some strange readings from this area, with temperatures ranging from 800 to
Oh, I actually got it
112.
that time.
On
I
top of
used the
that,
sword.
it is entirely impossible to get any sensible magnetic field readings from this
Oh,
area.
that's a lot of
We were
damage. Okay, robot guy was talking that whole time. I got absolutely none of
able to
it.
find a safe rift jump location within the volcanic zone. However, you should expect extreme environmental
I guess time to
conditions.
rebuild.
All of these locations contain extreme environmental hazards and unknown species of creatures. We should upgrade our equipment as much as we can before venturing out into these new biomes.
I'll just go to the base because the German's trying to kill me. Oh, face my own direction. Anything else that's damaged? That was a pretty bad attack. Just because the artillery's.
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way, due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun. It may disable some of our equipment.
Well, good thing that didn't
Blueprints
happen
are
during the
available
attack.
for crafting.
I know this area wasn't hit, but oh. Da-da.
This ion storm is really intense. It disabled a lot of equipment. We have to wait it off.
Our research is still going, though. And apparently ion storms are good for wind power.
A new technology
It's a good
has
time to
been
bioscanner
developed.
everything.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Also, this stuff is burned. Which is good, we like stuff being burned. Okay, this iron storm is already getting annoying. Can it stop now? I like the graphic for it, though.
The number of charged particles has drastically decreased. Equipment functioning is returning
Thank you.
back to normal.
Oh, there's a thing here.
Interesting. It appears that this life form contains large amounts of hazonite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species,
Oh, don't
we
run away.
could
I'm just
learn
trying to
how
scan
obtain
you.
larger quantities of hazonite
Well,
to
not
craft better
just trying to
equipment
scan
and
you.
weapons.
A lot of our tech finished. What new stuff can we make?
Research completed.
Okay, we can level up the power to finally turn on the orbital scanner. We get very good gun things. I don't know if the dodge roll is that great, but I'll make it. But probably most importantly, we're gonna get this, not this, artillery. The game never really properly tells you how to use the bioscanner, so to anyone who's wondering, it's the middle mouse button by default. Also, we're gonna blow all of our carbonium on power
Storage is
upgrades.
full. Build more storage facilities.
Never mind, we're out. I think we got all of it except for like one. Okay. That's probably enough for now. This thing takes 500 power when active. But first, let's make all that new stuff we just got. Well, not all of it, but we'll see. These all do different damage types, so it's probably good to have all of them. I've used the power fist, the hammer, and the sword. I don't actually know about the spear. Immolator sounds cool. Ah, but I have a lot of stuff in the queue. Okay, that's what we were doing. Dodge roll. Is dodge roll better? Or worse? Does it allow you to go through stuff? It doesn't really have any advantages that I can see. I'll make the hammer for AoE
Crafting
damage.
completed.
Oh, we're out of carbonium because all the upgrades. Okay. In this thing, this is where we put our data from the bioscanner. Eventually it'll tell you their resistances and vulnerabilities, which is when the damage types start to matter. Hello, stop telling me that I haven't seen you. So now we have the hammer, which we'll put here. Now if we do this, we can smash the ground really hard. And also crush any enemies nearby. I kind of want to go back and scan the invisible ones because I hate them and I want to murder them all and I want to know how. Well, now we have enough carbonium, so... Honestly, I'm just kind of assuming because the sword you start with and the rest of them you have to research, that the rest of them are better.
Completed.
And I want to have it set up where one hand is melee and one hand is ranged. Since I can only have 3, I'm probably going to do it where I don't have the sword up. Especially because this is the same damage type as that. I guess this is the same as the fist. But the fist I've used before, and I know it's really good at taking down bosses. Not the right button. But, not really bosses, but like, it's really good at single target damage. Oh. And not really good at helping you tank range stuff. But it's really good damage to single targets, especially. And also, the sword does the damage type of the gun. It's actually okay and decent. The energy blaster sucks. Can I scan any of these? No. That means it's dead. Never used the spear before. Let me test it. That is really long range, actually. I like that read. So I guess maybe like multi-target, but not as many targets as the hammer. Also, one of my mines is out of uranium. But we got 3 quests, and I want to at least go somewhere first. This one, we have to look for uranium, which is the funnest element, so without even looking at the other 2, I'm going to go there. Actually, I've been to all 3 of these, but I haven't been to the places that you can get if you do research on them. I don't know why this game takes so long to load sometimes. Oh, this loading tip says the same thing that I just did. It occurs to me I never made the guns that I researched, just the just the melee. And I didn't make any more of these shields. It's fine, I'm fine. Actually, grenade.
Environmental scanning in progress.
The natural background radiation in this area is
I'll put
very
my
high.
scanning in progress
It
too.
would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation
It's
shielding
good to scan
can
the stuff in
withstand
other
these levels
areas
of
because they might
exposure
be useful
without
for
any
like
damage.
technology.
However,
Because some of these lab ones you get after researching a certain level of other things.
if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense
Hello.
sources of gamma particles. These could pose a
Yttria,
serious threat.
Pluria,
The protective
Whatever it
atmosphere
was.
is also very thin in this area. UV
They're all weird
radiation from the
scientific
sun
names.
could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before
what they're
setting up a
saying is
larger
probably
outpost in
important,
this
which is
area.
why I'm not listening to it.
Ashley,
You
we
can
should
read it if
gather
you
more
want.
data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and
I took
UV
damage from
shielding
something.
for
What it
both
was,
my
I don't.
armor
Oh,
and our structures.
these have
These
radioactiveness.
green crystals are emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor.
I just said that. Stop
Okay,
repeating the
let's
game.
try to scout as much area as possible to feed your sensors with enough data.
Did it just say they produce radiation? And I came here for uranium. If I murder the plants, can I get uranium? Hi, I want to analyze you, but I also don't want to die. I'm trying to analyze you, stop biting me. It's rude. Wow, you know what? The sword is probably the best at these kinds of things. Well, the hammer's the best at damaging the swarm guys, but the hammer you have to stop while using. With this, you can stay just a bit slower. The spear is a bit slower too. The hammer, you have to stop. Well, I got this species from murdering it for no reason. Close to an achievement called Horrible Person. How did they know? I doubt it has anything to do with me destroying the innocent creatures. Well, that's a good way to increase your familiarity with them. Or just walking by them, I guess. I should end the recording. I could analyze that one, but also murder. What are you? They don't seem to be murderous. More of the uranium crystal things. I want uranium. Give me the uranium crystals. Why does it want me to scout the area to gather sun activity? Oh, yeah, getting encircled is a great way to die. Can I analyze them before they add... Never mind. Oh, that one we did much better. Does the sun activity thing just want me to get like a certain amount of the map? It might just be that it wants me to scout out the map. Because I don't specifically see what it's trying to get me to do. Yes, I'm going to scan everything for the rest of the series. Until that happens. Could the fist be more effective? Oh, these ones are new. These ones are range points. I don't have to stop them using this. Doesn't have AoE though. Shooting people is mean. You should stop doing it. Are those electricity that it's shooting? Probably not weak to electrical damage then. Or that. How about this? That seems good. I don't want to do that because it's in a different area, so I don't know if it's going to be harder. Probably yes. Stop irradiating me, it's not nice. You know what, I'm gonna go on a bioscanning spree and also scout out more of the area for sun activity. And I'll see you when that's done.
Very unusual movement characteristics.
Okay, I'm not done, but the
That
thing
sounds
just
very
gave me another
interesting.
quest, I
The
think.
creatures in this biome are unlike anything that we've seen before. Let's go to its
It wants me to
suggested
scout
location
out
and try
creatures
to
in a
learn
new
more about it.
biome. Where is the biome? Okay, this way.
Our sensors are
Then we'll
indicating
direct our
large
scouting
quantities of
in that
tanzanite within the
direction.
cacti specimen.
We can use tanzanite as a catalyst for production of high-energy weaponry and equipment. It would be great if we could gather large quantities of this mineral to create something useful.
A broader arsenal of weaponry could undoubtedly help us survive against all these new hostile species. Let's start researching tanzanite handling.
Oh, we're halfway done with our sun activity scouting. I'm just gonna buy a scanner while moving. Otherwise it's gonna take forever. Hi, jerk.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
2 left? Okay. Hi. You know what? I still underestimate you, but I'm just gonna grab you. Let me move while using the hammer. It'll be the best day ever.
A new technology has been developed.
New research
All of our
completed.
research. Yeah, our research still goes when we're in a different area. Tanzanite handling. Tanzanite handling. I don't know what these do, but they're probably useful. This is more stuff to murder with. Exploding sounds nice. But, I did promise to get artillery.
New buildings are available for construction.
Because I can't move while using the hammer, I'm gonna use the fist. Because I just slow down while using this. X mush bit. Never mind, I'm not using the fist. They take way less damage from fist. The fist does electric damage. What does the spear do? And they take more cryo damage. The spear does cryo damage. Okay. I think I don't like the spear that much because it has a high range but not a really good sweep. But I want to see what you two are doing. By the looks of it, it's the hammer.
Fascinating. Look at this creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand.
Are they
We should study
aggressive or
this
no?
species further.
I assume yes, and that going in the middle of them is
I
a
can
horrible
sense a few
idea.
of these creatures in this
But
area,
also, it could be
but
no.
this won't be enough to gather samples for research.
Oh, yeah, one
Let's
just tried to
pass
punch
this
me. They're
creature's
aggressive.
characteristics to the
Oh,
organism,
no,
and look
no,
for a
don't
location
be in the
where we
middle
can
of
find more
those.
of them.
I don't know what damage type of... Oh, hammer seems to be
We should
good.
have some results available shortly.
Okay, hammer seems to do very good.
Orbital scanning completed. We found a location that looks
A
like
breeding
a breeding
ground for them.
for
Okay.
the Stregoros species. We can go there to study it further. Warning! I'm detecting dangerous sun activity. Ashley, there is no protective atmosphere over this desert. We're
There's
going
no
to sustain
atmosphere?
damage.
That seems hard to believe.
The sun is burning our armor and structures.
Son, stop being a jerk. I take it back, the spear's pretty good. Come on, healing things. Out-heal it. Actually, I think I can. I can out-heal it. You jerk. Oh, is it taking cover?
Solar radiation is getting back to normal. The sunburn is over.
Oh, a mod drop. I don't want to die, but I also want to know these things. I don't like the spear as much because I have to like aim it more. I aggro more of those mush bits, really. Okay, at least at a good range. So if there's like a long swarm, it's like really like long, then the spear can hit the entire thing. Don't go into build mode. I need to heal. Not switch weapons. Heal. I always get the hockey mixed up. What are you weak to? I think the hammer was pretty good. Yeah, hammer one sucks. Oh, low health, low health. Are those more Caramon? Oh, they can hit each other. That's kind of cool. I want to know what the Caramon are weak to because I hate them and want to kill them. No! Killing me is bad and I don't like it. May have bit off more than I could chew if I had to as a robot. You know what? Stay at range. I shouldn't be analyzing them when I'm really low health like this. I need to kill them. But also on it. I can't move while using the hammer, so I can't dodge. So I probably shouldn't do it. Oh, I was right. I should not use it. I think that was the lowest I've ever gotten health-wise in this world. Please heal me. I want to go home. I don't want to stay here. Still want to kill you guys, though. Actually, where's a good location? Because you can build outposts. I'm just really quick gonna build an outpost, and then leave this location. Maybe near the 2 carbonium patches. There's some rocks here. This could be a defensible location. There's some sand there. Okay.
Outpost construction in progress. This building is a local version of our headquarters. It will allow me to reconstruct whenever I am destroyed. And it has a permanent rift station that we can rift jump to at any time.
It will also
So now we
allow
can
us
teleport
to
back to this
automatically
area.
transfer
Oh,
all
there's
of the
even some uranium,
resources
I
that are
think.
mined in this location back to our HQ.
And these guys.
Even if we're not
I
present in this
die.
location, we can construct a network of such outposts around the
Don't-
planet to build up our
That's my
economy.
stuff. Don't.
It's the only way to acquire enough resources to construct the Rift Station and all of its components.
Be mindful of where we place these buildings, though. Our headquarters have a capacity limit of how many outposts we can support at once. So whenever there is no use for an outpost, we should deconstruct it and recycle the resources that were used to build it. We have finished researching tanzanite handling. We can start researching new weapons and equipment based on this mineral. However, please bear in
How
mind
good are
that
grenades
we need
against
to
these guys?
obtain this resource to craft these
Very.
new inventions. The purple cacti in which we originally discovered tanzanite, could be a good lead.
Let's gather more samples of this plant to study how it manages to synthesize this material. It's our best lead.
Ashley, I have already detected an interesting location with dense groups of these cacti. It is nearby, and we can jump there through the orbital scanner
With what?
interface.
Okay, let's do that as soon
What
as
were
we've
the cactus?
secured our
I completely
current-
missed it. I can relook at the recording. I'm scared of this desert. We have almost died too many times. That ends this episode. Our somewhat successful attempt to find uranium, which we will finish the last 4 data pieces of in the next episode. I really do want uranium, though. Explosives are fun.